This is the only program in the state of New Jersey that has been existing for 30 years.
The Institute for Holocaust and Genocide Studies at Raritan Valley Community College has really been a pioneer.
The students are able to learn about embracing difference.
It means a lot, not only to me as a survivor, but to all the survivors, that there is a place where the future generation is being taught what an uncaring world did to its fellow human being.
I'm really sorry I can't be with you tonight, but I want to congratulate you on 30 years of doing wonderful, wonderful work. Our young people have got to realize, by understanding these stories and understanding the people behind these stories, that it can happen, that evil exists in this world.
The first program was that I came to the college, to the Walpi Theater, and we had about 40 or 50 people there. I told my story. It went over very well. It was very emotional for them and for me. And then it became a yearly program. It grew to the point where we have 1,000 students post up there daily. So the 3 days we really serviced 3,000 students, and in 30 years we have serviced hundreds of thousands of students.
When you meet the survivors in person, that's when you take in the knowledge and you acquire the motivation to spread the word that genocides, the Holocaust, can never happen again.
The need is there to teach the future generation. It is not a Jewish issue, it's a human issue, and the world has to teach it. The future generation has to learn it.
The Institute for Holocaust and Genocide Studies at Raritan Valley Community College for over 30 years has offered programs for teachers, for students, and the community.
The way that it's physically designed, even with the shades, the colors that were selected, that it's supposed to give a kind of melancholy feel. It's supposed to give the student a space to reflect, and to reflect on what's around them, and how this recent history has created everything that is in that room.
I think that we were very, very blessed and fortunate to have funding for the Institute to continue this educational work, which is part of our legacy.
The students, when they see a program or when they see a survivor, they just sit there and they listen, and you could see their emotions, their face that changes. And they're never the same after they listen to a program like that.
It was really an eye-opener because until I spoke to these people and read their personal history, all we were really told was dates and the main people who were involved.
I'm up there and I spill my gut. I tell them my story. You don't hear a pin drop in that auditorium.
I find that the students of all ages that come to our programs look at the world in a different way.
I can't describe the feeling, what it did to them and how they're going to change.
Being that I am going to be a history teacher, I'm going to use the experience of the student engagement project to further teach my students in more of a stronger manner than I was taught. There was only half a page for the Holocaust when I was growing up. There needs to be more.
The input that went into the 30 years of teaching in this institute at Raritan Valley Community College, there's no price tag that you could put on it. What the teachers have learned, what the students have learned, will stay with them forever. And it has to continue. It cannot stop once the survivors are gone. And that's the most important thing that I would like to press, to please continue teaching it and continue having the 3-day institute every year at the college.
The Holocaust happened to real people, and therefore we have to be alert. Every one of us has to be ready to fight evil, not ever to let that get started again. And only by understanding those people and those stories, and listening to the survivors the way you have at this wonderful place, only then can we make sure it never, ever happens again.